This just in. Sorry to interrupt your Christmas festivities, but my mind is blown. It all started with this photo that my friend Dan posted, asking, what's going on here? Why are the Flintstones celebrating Christmas? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's BC, right? Before Christ. And, I thought that I thought he was just being a contrarian. But no, he was getting us all to see what was right in front of our eyes the whole time. This is not a Stone Age family, a historical Stone Age family. This is a modern Stone Age family. It's all been right there the whole time. I mean, they've got cars. They've got record players. They've got drive-in movies. They've got bowling. These are all things that happened in the future, not in the past. So what the hell's going on? So I am now learning that the Flintstones, it's not in the past. It's in the future. It is a post-apocalyptic world. And it's happening apparently at the same time as the Jetsons. And apparently somehow the Jetsons escaped that post-apocalyptic world, and they are living in the clouds. Apparently they're just a bunch of rich futuristic assholes with robots for servants. And down below Cloud City, you've got these poor Flintstones living in this world without power, where they have to deal with mutated animals, apparently, that are not dinosaurs at all, but mutated animals that can talk and give them attitude. And they've got to drive around in their cars with their feet. Meanwhile, the Jetsons, they're up there flying around in their spaceships, and they've got robots that are servants for them. And apparently, there is a crossover movie where the Jetsons go and they meet the Flintstones. Apparently, they thought that they were getting into a time machine that was supposed to go into the future, but somehow there was a malfunction and they wound up in the past. Well, turns out it was not a malfunction at all. They were just going possibly to the Jetsons' future, or possibly, they were just going down below Cloud City and seeing what was happening below with the Flintstones, the poor Flintstones. Meanwhile, I had never even considered about the fact that the Great Gazoo, the alien that keeps visiting the Flintstones, he wasn't going to the past. He was going to the future and, checking out what had become of humanity below Cloud City. And, they're even using money, for crap's sake. Money that looks a lot like U.S. dollars. $5 bags of money with the U.S. dollar sign right on the outside of the package. It's got to be from the future. They didn't have cash back then. So anyway, my mind is blown. I am realizing now that that picture of the Flintstones celebrating Christmas makes perfect sense, because if anybody needs Jesus right now, it's those poor Flintstones. So, I hope your prayers are with the Flintstones tonight, with our own future. Apparently, the Jetsons takes place somewhere around 2060. So it's just around the corner, folks. It could happen anytime. Sorry for the bad news. Merry Christmas.